Good afternoon, YouTube. This is JMCE3, and I got something interesting coming for you today. This is the Timberland's Kelly Worden tactical folding knife. Now, I don't have a lot of Timberland knives, but the ones I do have, I gotta find this for, because they do come out with some unique knives. Greg Lightfoot came out with a blade that I reviewed about a year ago, I believe. This blade, however, kind of is beyond unique for me. I want to get right into the specs, because once you start looking at this, it tripped me out a little bit. The overall length of this blade is 9.5 inches, and I'm going to have to back up for you. It's a modified clip point, and I have the partially serrated version. The blade length is as close to 4 inches as you can get. It's 3.9 inches. The closed length, and the handle's a beast by itself. It's 5.6 inches. The blade material, AUS 8. The handle material is Zytel. And with Zytel, sometimes I find that sometimes it can be slick and sometimes it's perfect. Just like this is a perfect Zytel for me, because it has a metallic texture that's not slippery, if that makes any sense to you. It has a texture to it, I should say. It's a liner lock. The pocket clip is tip down only, and that's by design. Sometimes they do things for price reasonings, but this blade was designed, I might as well let you get a good look at it. This blade was designed by Kelly Worden. He's a well-respected defensive instructor, police, military, civilian, and he's pretty well known in the Filipino martial arts. He started his career or his practice in the Chinese martial arts, Kung Fu, moved on to Taekwondo, Karate, and then moved into the Filipino martial arts. And he is the designer behind this blade. Now, this blade is a brick. It is heavy as hell. And I believe that is by design. As you can see, there's a thought process behind the design of the handle itself. The handle itself, I'm telling you right now, is a weapon. If you can see how far that sticks out. And there's no joking behind this. In the closed position, this is pretty much a billy club. This thing has some weight to it. I'm going to say, and I'm going to say this because I haven't weighed this myself, and you're not going to find a lot of information on the weight of this blade. That is as close to 7 ounces as you're going to get. The texturing on the back, the jimping, is pretty damn functional, mainly due to they got the grooves right, plus the way it's designed in an upward motion, you lock in. The only gripe I would have about the handle itself, I mean, I'm throwing weight out the window because we're talking about a design that's made for defensive use, is that at this point, because the first notch is so big, my fingers want to marry, but that pretty much gets in the way for me. And that's just me personally. You might blend right into it. Other than that, a lot of thought went into the design of this knife as a defensive tool. It's made in Taiwan, and to be honest with you, that doesn't really matter too much for me. And it is razor sharp. See if I can get you some hairs here. Gross, but you get the idea. And this is going to be more of a first look for you guys than it is going to be a full review. The pocket clip, pretty functional. For a blade this size, you need a pocket clip that big. Trust me on this. So this is JMC3, giving you a first look at a beautiful knife. Let me know if you want a more thorough review on the Kelly Worden Timberline knives. Oops, I forgot to add, this blade came in at $19. So this is JMC3 with a beautiful Kelly Worden design blade from Timberline knives. This is JMC3 out.